This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hi guys, it's Belle here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a day in the life of the Charm family. I was given early access by EA and SimGuru Frost, so thank you so much. The Charm family has produced generations of distinguished spellcasters. Gemma resents her family's high expectations even though she secretly wants to make them proud. Daryl is an aspiring duelist who just got engaged to Emilia, a newly ascended spellcaster who has a lot to live up to. And we haven't talked about Minerva yet. Minerva is an elder. She has the nerd brain aspiration. She's a bookworm. She's family oriented and self-assured. And to spice things up, you will see in the second part of this day in the life that they will travel to the magic realm, and I gave them all a wand, a broom and a familiar, and I chose all these from the debug menu when you enable the cheats to get access to that. Otherwise you can buy everything. So Minerva has the wand of the elementals, the crystal Zuma broom, and her familiar is a phoenix. Her son Daryl is a young adult. He has the soulmate aspiration. He's a snob, a bookworm, and he is hot-headed. And Daryl has the wand of the Sylvan Forest. He has a rocket broom and his familiar is a raven. So if you don't want to get them these items from debug mode, you can go to the realm, the magical realm, and you can buy them there on the marketplace, but you will not be able to buy what you want. You might have to wait until the items are available to you. So Darren recently, no, I am not talking about his fiance, but I'm talking about his sister now first, I'm sorry. So Gemma Charm is a team. She has the spellcraft and sorcery aspiration. She's a goofball and an art lover. And Gemma has the wand of the elementals, the crystal Zuma broom, and her familiar is a hex doll. So she's the youngest of the family and I really love her. Look how gorgeous she does look. You will see a bit what you can do with these Sims, or how you can create them when you look closely at these four characters, their makeup and their clothes. And last but not least, we have Daryl's fiancée. Her name is Emilia Ernest. She's a young adult. She has the purveyor of potions aspiration, and she's a perfectionist, cheerful and clumsy. And Emilia has the wand of the Sylvan Forest. She has a rocket broom and her familiar is a snub-nosed leaf bat. And in the game, they didn't have any romantic relationship, but because it says that they were recently engaged, I cheated their relationship a bit up. And now we are going to talk about the spellcaster perks that every wizard has. So Emilia is an apprentice. That is the lowest rank, and she doesn't have any spellcaster perks. So you can see here how it looks when your sim starts out, and you can also see that she has the lowest rank. But the more you level up, the more perks you can unlock and you can choose. So it's a really amazing system and I can't wait myself to check this out more thoroughly. So next I think we have Gemma. So she's a neophyte. That's the second rank and she has the following spellcaster perks. Knowledge is magic, sim reads and does computer research at a faster rate. And she also has the discharge perk, the sim can now discharge, which empties the spellcaster charge, which come in very handy. And the experimenter, when experimenting and practicing, sims gain experience with less failures. So now with Daryl, I'm not going to reread the perks he has also, but he also has the Mode Hound. Sim can always see magical modes and collect them. Modes can be consumed for experience and minor random motive boosts. Then he has the Power Shunt. Casting a spell now adds significantly less spellcaster charge. Spectral Reach, they can now cast long distances without having to move closer to the target. Also, sims no longer know who cast a spell on them, so they won't react negatively to you. And he also has the Insightful Eye. Research, experiment and tom reading speeds are greatly increased, and the spellcaster Socialite unlock magical social interactions with other spellcasters that will provide some spellcaster XP. And here is Minerva. She's a master. She's almost the top rank, the Virtuoso. And she has the charge control plus all the others that Daryl had. All spellcaster charge increases are reduced. Hexproof, sim is now protected from curses. Then Mastercaster, casting spells no longer fails when the sim is in a normal spellcaster charge range. Backfires are greatly reduced in charged and overcharged states. Practicality, practical spells and potions always succeed when sim is in a normal spellcaster charge range. Failure is greatly reduced in charged and overcharged states. Then she has the Insightful Eye, but that's also something that Daryl had already. And she's a natural mentor, increased relationship and skill gains when training or experimenting with other spellcasters. Then last but not least, the magical discounts. Sim receives a 50% discount on all purchases from the market stalls in the magic realm. So these were only a few of the perks that exist. Be careful, there are also curses. And I just want to quickly tell you before I talk about this family that I made a pack overview of The Sims 4 Realm of Magic. It was the first one that released when the embargo was lifted, so check it out. It's on the top right corner of this video. In 20 minutes I give an overview about Create a Sim, Build, Buy and gameplay and the world overview, so you have to check that out if you want a quick overview and want to see everything or a bit about everything or a bit of everything. Anyway, here we have the welcome wagon. I think these neighbors are the other magical couple plus the sim I created and moved in the starter home, but they're already leaving. And although I gave them familiars, I gave them brooms, I gave them wands, nothing happened. Nothing happened. They're just reading, talking to each other, playing on the computer. And I could have gone on like this for the day and for the night, like I do with my other Sims households. But what's the point? It's a wizard family. We have this wonderful magical realm, so I decided to bring them there. And in the magical realm, I will not control them. I will just see what happens with them and with other Sims. Only in the end I will control them a little bit, but it's only in the end. So stay with me because I can tell you it will get much more interesting. But first I want to know, what do you think about this family? Will you leave them in the game or will you take them out? Do you like them? I love how they look. They are very unique Sims, different Sims, not these shallow, good-looking normal Sims we often have. They look very special and I really enjoy to play with them, and their house is not too bad. You can see some new items. I will renovate it, I think, in a few weeks. I will make it my next renovation video. And Gemma here is eating a little bit because now we are going into the realm of magic. And here we are, you can see they all have their familiars with them, and we will have a closer look at these familiars because they are so cute. This is the hex doll that Gemma has. I'm not sure if they have different abilities, these familiars. I know they can protect you from death, but I haven't been able to play a lot with that pack, unfortunately. I had some stressful days. I was away the whole Sunday. I was working on the pack overview the whole Saturday and the whole Sunday evening, and then guess what happened? I override it to the wrong save file. I lost everything. I had to start from the beginning and put the video together. Fortunately, I was able to finish that this morning. It's all uploaded and ready to go, and when you're watching this video, it's already on my channel. You can check it out. I love the phoenix, by the way. It is my favorite magical creature. It is so beautiful, but I love the nose. What's his name? The snub-nosed leaf bat. You can name them also if you want to. The fun thing is that Daryl and his girlfriend Emilia don't really display a lot of affection. Maybe they are afraid that Minerva will not like this, and Minerva is a very powerful witch. I am happy because a bit more happens here. Unfortunately, not that much with our Sims, but at least the other Sims are practicing some magic, which is great. My Sims are just reading, but I make them do some stuff at the end of this video, so stay with me. But it's just fun to see that there is some action happening in the realm of magic. There are also other parts, so this is the main part of this realm with the headquarters, the magical headquarters. Here you can see Lily Feng brewing up a potion. Then we have the gardens with a beautiful greenhouse. And look, it's so sweet. Darling Walsh is just flying away and my phoenix is there. And you see the two sages, they have these special markings. One is the sage of untamed magic and the other of practical magic. I will tell you more about that in my pack overview. And then we have the dueling grounds, but you don't have to go there. If you don't want to, you can duel anywhere else. And you have the marketplace where there are 3 stalls where you can buy brooms and potion ingredients and wands and familiars. So Diego is here as well, which I love. He looks like the cool and gorgeous wizard. Here is Gemma talking to him. He is the sage of practical magic, and maybe she wants to go into practical magic too, but I am not sure, because if you look at her familiar, maybe she's into mischief or untamed magic. I also show a bit of the untamed magic. I think show 1 or 2 spells in my pack overview. Here I don't do it. You can just see Björn Bergson. He is a master at brewing potions. It is so funny because in the day in the life he was a bit boring, but when you see him conjure up a potion here, it's very different. In a way, I like that the other Sims here are so active, but it's so weird that all of them townies suddenly are wizards. But as the guru said on Twitter and in their live stream, I think is that these Sims don't want to be recognized as wizards. That's why they're not doing magic in other worlds, which is great because some people are annoyed if Sims are coming and cast spells on you all of the time. My Sims weren't cursed or no spells were casted upon them, but you can see here that Eliza is fighting and he is just standing there and nothing happens. Poor guy, he's in the middle of it. Oh, Daryl, you have to learn so much. But Eliza didn't win. Darling Ranch did win. Darling Walsh did win. I'm not sure why I give her the false name. I had fun and I'm leaving tomorrow for Italy, but when I come home, I will be able to properly play with Realm of Magic and test everything out, because then I've done my early access videos. I will have a few days of holidays left, but when I'm in Italy, I will not play Sims for about 7 or 8 days. I will try and check Twitter sometimes, and when I come back, I hope I will be able to do a giveaway for 1 game pack of Realm of Magic, so stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, because it's one of the conditions, and it also helps if you give a thumbs up, if you leave a comment, and if you also watch my other videos, if you like and share my content, but most of all if you are subscribed to my channel. So here I told her to duel him, and he is a virtuoso, so he's higher than her, so she did a great job, I think, and I think her familia helped her, but in the end it is very difficult, so I don't think she will make it. I'm not sure if you can die from these duels, but if you are overcharged, then it is not so good, so you have to keep an eye also on your spellcaster charge, I think that's the name. And here Gemma is also trying to duel what's her name again? It's Bjorn's wife. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. What's her name again? Bjorn and... oh, I'm so sorry. I visited them. They were my first family I visited in a day in the life. Oh no, Gemma got beaten by her, but she is leveling her spellcaster rank, and this is already the end of this day in the life. I hope you liked it. I hope you didn't mind that I changed the rules a bit, and that in the second part of this video I gave them some magical items. I mean, they were already higher up in the game, they were already leveled, they already had these perks. I'm not sure if they have the same perks in every save, but here they are, and I had so much more fun to visit them because we were going to the magical realm, which is a big part of this game pack. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out my pack overview. I can't wait to see you in my other video, my next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.